Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chris Simpson, and John Young asked me to put together a little video on a new product I got while at Mobile Beat 23. This is going out for the Disc Jockey News Network and the DJ Video Cave, and anybody else that's interested. The company is JMaz Lighting, and we're going to cover the Mad Par Hex 4S. So let's get right into it. So first off, let's start with the case. Very sturdy design, rugged build. Two of the wheels do have locks on them that you can use. The case is about 40 pounds. The lights are like 4.6 pounds a piece. So you're looking at just over 80 pounds to roll this bad boy around or pick it up. I suggest, and I haven't done it yet, get you a rope or something to get you a pull handle so you can pull this thing around. Makes it a little bit easier. Let's open her up and see what we got. All right. The Mad Par Hex 4S comes, I got the 10 pack, and I don't have it turned on. I just plugged these in, so don't worry about that. I do suggest that when you are charging, do not close your lid. These chargers will get hot. There's no telling, what it will do. It'll heat that up, and you don't want something catching on fire. So anyway, I made a video last night. It was 26 minutes long. I don't think y'all want to see that. So let's get into this. Green lights on everything right now. Let's turn the unit on. Got a nice power con. You can charge everything in the case. One other thing I like is there is plenty of room in this case to store everything that you're going to need. We'll get in. These are the DMX wires. We'll get into that a little bit later. Don't need it. So anyway, keep a couple extra IRC remotes in there. I can put my wireless DMX controller in here. Good to go. Let's turn it on. Okay, all right, so now these turn red. So those are the ones that I was using last night. So let's take a look over here. This is a red one here. Let's turn it on. Take a look through the menu. Well, it says it's at 100%, so I may not need to charge. Let's take a look at this one down here. Okay, that one's at 95. So anyway, let's just turn them all on and see what we got. Okay, so we got a little charging going on. That's fine. And I don't suggest leaving your units on while you're charging, so just keep them turned off, let them charge. I believe, according to the owner's manual, a full charge only takes 3 hours. I'm guessing that's from 0% to 100%. So really, really quick charge. You can just about get through, I would say you could easily get through 2 4-hour gigs on one charge. So let's just go over the specifications here real quick. The light source is a 4 12-watt hex, red, green, blue, white, amber plus UV. Let's see. Built-in wireless DMX technology, and weight is 4.6 pounds. That looks like the main stuff we're going to need to know anyway. So let's take a look at the controller. So right here you have your power into the wall and your power switch, your DMX output. It's a wireless controller. Nobody's going to be using the DMX. This is where you can turn your wireless on or off. and this is the status button that you got to hold down to get it set. So let's take one of these out and see what we have. First, let's talk about the height of the unit. As everyone knows, everybody's got an IRC remote somewhere. That's how tall the unit is. It's 4, maybe 5 inches. I mean, it's nothing. It's compact. It's great. It's light. It's battery powered, and it's wireless DMX. So let's take a look at the controls on the back. They're not IP rated, so you know, if you're worried about having them outside in the rain, I wouldn't do it. Here's the DMX inputs, and the reason this uses these connectors instead of a regular DMX cable is there's nowhere for them to go. So that's why they came up with this design. But you know what? You're doing wireless control, so we're just going to throw that over to the side, not even worry about it. I'm not going to go through the RC remote. Just look through your manual. It's about the same for any other fixture you've ever had. So let's turn on the controller, and I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed. Maybe I can prop this up right here. So what you want to do is you have to hold down this red button here under the ID status. The light will come on. It'll change colors. Well, let's just take a look. All right, so hold this button down. Hold this ID status button down. Turn your power on. When the light comes on, let go. Press down again. And you want that flashing red. So that's perfect. That's what we want. Now, let's take a look at the fixture. And basically, you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to hold down the DMX button right here when you power it up. And we want this light to flash green. Hold that down. Hit your power. Light comes on. Let go. Press it again. And we're green. Okay. Now let's check our menu. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm on page B. That's what's wrong. Here we go. Let me get to page A. All right. So page A is channels 1 through 8. All right, here we go. Still shouldn't be doing that. And I forgot to tell you, I know absolutely nothing about DMX. So if I screw this up, I guarantee you it's not the fixture's fault. It's going to be mine. Let me reset my faders here. Sometimes you got to do that. I was playing around with this last night when I did a video. So let's get that reset and see if that's going to fix. There we go. Okay, so sometimes you got to reset your faders. All right, so channel 1 is red. Channel 2 is green. Channel 3 is blue. 4 is your white. 5 is amber. 6 is UV. And then 7 is like another master. So we'll turn the red back on, and 8 will be your strobe. Okay. So now let's try to go over to page B, which is going to give us, let me turn to the owner's manual here. That'll give us channels 9 and 10. So let's see if I can do this right. I don't always. And then I bring these down. Okay, now 0 through 50 on channel 9 will have no function. So as soon as I start to move this, the light should go dark. Okay, it went dark. So let's get to 51 to 100 is 15 kinds of color output controlled by channel 10. So when we get the light to come back on, that's where we're going to be in the process. All right. Okay, there we go. So that's the 15 kinds of color output. And then you can change the speed by 10. All right, so let's go on up. The next will be our fade. Gotta bump it just a little bit. There we go. And there's our slow fade. We can speed that up a little bit. I don't know if we can see. There's the slow fade. All right, and next will be the color pulse. So we'll get up here to the pulse. There's the pulse. And this is all done with channels 9 and 10. And you can slow that down, of course. All right. And all the way up will be sound control. Boom, boom, boom. And it's real sensitive. I'm still trying to work out how to control that a little bit better. I know on the menu, if we go to SU, and I think 15, yeah, 15 is all the way up, and 00 is the least sensitive, so we'll put it around 7 right there, hit enter, and go back to our DMX channel. So that might make it a little bit better. But anyway, so there is, oh, it does a lot better when you're talking instead of hitting on it. So anyway, JMaz Mad Par Hex 4S, wireless, battery powered, small, compact, been very reliable for me so far. The range, I set this up outside last night. It was well over 60 feet of coverage on the wireless signal. If I didn't mention, they do have a handle for portability. If you're looking for wireless uplighting, which I was, I really just couldn't beat the price. I haven't found anything wrong with these lights yet. I think it's a very good product. I also got their facade. That thing's like 8 pounds. Four panel. That's another great product. But the Mad Par Hex 4S, battery powered, wireless DMX, and the colors, of course, you can change. It's just like any other hex light fixture. Let's see if I can switch back to all right. So now we're back on page A, 1 through 8. Here's our green. Let's try that. Four 12-watt hex LED. I've used these at a couple of events so far. I'll try to post some pictures at the end of the video, but it's a great little light. So be sure to check out JMaz Lighting. They also have the battery powered moving head. I know some of you have seen that. So so far I'm very pleased, and hope you enjoy the video. Practice and enjoy.